And that's, yes, my car beeps when it goes backwards. Sandy beeps when she goes backwards to let me know she's in gear. Hey everybody, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I am getting ready to go out for probably a run walk, you guys. And that's, yes, my car beeps when it goes backwards. Sandy beeps when she goes backwards to let me know she's in gear. Everybody always asks me that question, why is your car beeping? But I'm just pulling out because it's time for me to go. So like I said, I'm going to do probably like a run walk. And of course, this is one of my attempts to do a kind of sort of a little bit of vlogging, but you know, I'm not that good at it. And I woke up late this morning, and because I was up late because I have some sleep issues, so I was up to like 4 o'clock this morning, and I was up watching, you know, trying to get some tips on marathoning and running, because I am thinking about doing another half marathon. So if I do, it's going to be next year, because I know it takes time to really kind of train for it, because I want to do it right this time. I mean, I did a lot of training for the last one that I did, but it was really kind of incomplete because I was doing all kinds of vacationing and I was working, and it was crazy when I did that half marathon. And so I was doing the training for quite a few months, and then like maybe 2 months before the marathon, my training just dipped. But I decided, since I paid for it, I was going to do it anyway, and I finished, and I think I still got a pretty good time also. But I think I'm gonna try to do it again. So this morning, I haven't ran since last year. I haven't done any exercise, and I need to start doing some exercise because I do want to try to lose some weight. I don't want to. My diet is pretty good right now, and it's you know, my weight stays very stable. It's like, when I say stable, I mean like every day I almost get like the same reading on the scale, and I do weigh myself every day. And so, and I'm eating pretty clean. I do pretty good with that. So I know that I need to kind of kick it into gear and start doing a little bit of cardio and maybe some strength exercises as well. So I got up this morning and I was putting on my clothes, and I found that I had some new shorts that I hadn't worn, which I needed, which I'm glad I had. So I did kind of like a review on the shorts. So you guys may or may not have seen the review by the time this video comes out. And so then I had to gather up all my stuff, because I don't know where anything is. I set up a small playlist last night. Maybe I'll put a list of the songs that I have in my playlist, because I'm going to build a long playlist for the half, and I'm going to use that for my training, because I find that when I train and I use the same music, every time I hear that music, it's like I want to go out and I want to run. So it's kind of motivating in itself. So I'm doing a long playlist, and I'll be using that as part of my training. So I already started it, and so I'm going to go ahead and start today. So it is darn hot out here. It's 84 degrees outside, which is not bad, surprising, because it's almost midday. That's how long it took for me to just get my life together this morning. So 84 degrees, it's hot. It is humid outside, but thank goodness I usually go to a part of this little trail where it's shaded. So most of it is shaded, and then if you keep running, you'll go out into the sun. So I'm going to stay in the shaded part, and I'm just going to do like an out and back for until I get done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Tabata of 5 minutes to prepare, and then I'm going to do like 4 minutes run, and then 3 minutes walk. 4 minutes run, 3 minutes walk, and I'll do 7 cycles of that, and then I'm going to warm down. And then I'll be done. So altogether, it should only take about 35 minutes, so that's pretty good. I also thought about running at nighttime also. I don't know how I feel about nighttime, because I'll have to put like on a reflective vest or something, because people just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So even if you think they see you, they might not. And you don't want to be running in the street when there's a car coming. My neighborhood is pretty docile for, you know, crazy people, but you know, you just never know. You always hear these crazy stories about people getting hit by cars and run over. I don't want to get run over by a car, you know. I got little people to see, and you know, I got kids, y'all. I ain't got time to be, you know, down and out because I went out and stupidly went running in the dark. So I have to think about that. Really have to think about that one, about running. So I'm gonna show you guys the trail where I'm gonna be running at before I get started, and then after that, I'm gonna be concentrating. So I'm not gonna have time to like vlog or anything like that. But I did want you guys to see how beautiful it is out there. So I'm gonna come back to you once I get there. Okay, I am out on this beautiful trail, y'all. I got the dog scooper thing. I think people do pretty good out here when it comes to trailing, and you have some rules here. Be smart on the trail, which is nice. This is where I'm going to. Well, see, it's nice and shaded, so it actually doesn't feel too bad here in the shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started, so you guys are not gonna see anything on the workout for this. And that's it. Okay, I am technically finished with my workout, so I'm kind of doing a bit of a warm down. I was walking and I was trying to kind of stop, you know, my tracking and stuff, and I just kept on walking. I was like, I gotta walk a bit back to the car, which is okay. This was a really good workout for me. This was probably the best first training run that I ever did, because usually when I start, I try to do too much. I get shin splints. I'm in pain afterward. You're not supposed to be in pain when you work out. No matter, you know, that whole adage, you know, no pain, no gain. F that. You are not supposed to be in pain when you work out. You're supposed to be maybe sore, but you're not supposed to be hurting. And lots of times when I did my workout, I was sore. I mean, not sore, but I was in pain. So this time, I'm not feeling any pain. I did a 7-cycle Tabata, and I'll explain the Tabatas on another video. But what I did was I ran for 4 minutes and walked for 3 minutes. You can see I'm just a little bit out of breath, not that much, nothing out the normal. Even when I was running, probably a little kid probably could walk with me or run with me, because I forced myself to go really slow. And the benefits of doing this for me was that I was really able to focus on my form, you know, keep my shoulders back, because I'm a huncher. I like to hunch my shoulders when I run. So I kept my shoulders back, kept my arms in so I didn't expend too much energy, and just try to like listen to like my total body, you know, try to keep my core tight. And like as far as my feet goes, at first I felt like I was running a little flat-footed. I was able to pay attention to that and adjust. And so I wasn't jiggling too much, so my workout gear is working for me. And that's a plane you guys hear right now. It was really beautiful out here on the course. I stayed in the shaded areas that you can see behind me. All that's pretty much shaded. And when I got to the point, which was probably about 3/4 of a mile down the road, that's when the shade ended. And so I just looped it back around. So I actually ended up doing a few loops on here, which was perfect. And so I'll probably continue to do those during these hot days when it's just super sunny outside, which it is today. And something else differently that I'll probably do is I will put on my sunscreen as well. So overall, this was a really good workout day for me, and I'm not going to record all my workouts, but I'll just let you guys know how I'm going. So now I'm really motivated to run. This I had anticipated it would take about 35 minutes for me to finish, and it's probably a little over. It's probably more than about 50 minutes. So it took me a little bit longer, and that's because I had not took into account the actual warm up and warm downs within the workout itself. So if you guys want to kind of track me and see what I'm doing, you can go over to the list for a day. I actually have a tracker on the side that's going to be tracking my miles for the week, and also I'll be blogging about it as well. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. She had a good workout. She's finished. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give this a thumbs up and join me on this workout journey. Peace out.
The same, two at the door. Then you have magic. One comes around, one today. They don't see things the same. Two walk like two out the door. Then you have magic.